Currently, Earth. The three notable stories that I selected for this stream, as always, are arbitrary, but still based upon the time constraints of a 24-hour period. I view a limited range of human experiences from our past. I'm a total empath, so I latch on quick. I, like Ellen DeGeneres, am kind and love to bring mood boosters to my fellow humans. Basically, I'm subject to select the first three human experiences that I read about because we're all unique. Then, of course, there's the ones I may have a special attachment to from the seniority they hold in my mental Rolodex. On this day in history in 1568, at the Battle of Langside, the forces of Mary, Queen of Scots, were defeated by a confederacy of Scottish Protestants under James Stuart, the regent of her son King James VI of Scotland. During the battle, which was fought out in the southern suburbs of Glasgow, a cavalry charge routed Mary's 6,000 Catholic troops, and they fled the field. 3 days later, Mary escaped to Cumberland, England, where she sought protection from Queen Elizabeth I, her cousin and rival. On May 13th, in 1938, Louis Armstrong and his orchestra recorded When the Saints Go Marching In. This song originated as a Christian hymn that delivered a message of hope to the Black American slaves who suffered from the negative results of slavery. This song has a history that I could actually make a series out of. With an initial publishing date of June 1896 by Catherine Purvis and James Milton Black, there are various variations of the song actually being recorded before 1938. But our general consensus does recognize Louis Armstrong as the most notable. We skip to 1940 on May 13th, when Winston Churchill took the position of Great Britain's new Prime Minister. The words he spoke that day are famously known as the blood, toil, tears, and sweat speech. Quote, "To wage war by sea, land, and air with all our might and with all the strength that God can give us," unquote. Is an excerpt from the speech that was given that day that may give you a slight idea of how Winston Churchill felt about the opposing forces. Also on this date, the modern world's first female billionaire, Queen Wilhelmina of the Netherlands, arrives in London. On May 10, 1940, Germany invaded the Netherlands. Queen Wilhelmina made the prudent decision to relocate and regroup. The British destroyer HMS Hereward, arriving in London on May 13th, carried the Queen to safety. The Netherlands armed forces surrendered 2 days later, as it had been unable to withstand the speed of Germany's blitzkrieg-style attack. What she creates has no other choice but to be eternal. If you want to ask why as it pertains to existence, the simplest and at the same time most compelling answer is why not?